Hello everybody, my name is Zen, and welcome to my first impressions for Age of Darkness Final Stand, which is some kind of horde strategy game, like a survival, kind of like Frostpunk it seems. This is as far as I've ever seen with the game outside of a couple screenshots, which is the same with all of my first impressions. And we're just going to jump in and see what this game is about and talk about it as we go. So there's survival and there's campaign. We're going to do the campaign. I'm assuming it will teach us stuff. Prologue. Okay. Breach. After reports of a disturbance in a northern village, a group of fledgling order knights, guided by their bishop, are sent to investigate. Imperatives. Vizargo, Merrick, and Edwin must survive. Okay, we got 5 objectives. Okay. There's no other mission that we can select, so we have to hit go. That's cool art.
Long ago, in the Age of Darkness, the land of Eredar was ravaged by battles between the Elosan race above and the accursed nightmares below. Primitive humans were mere prey for the nightmares, until the Elosa, in their wisdom, forged great crystals infused with their blood that could seal the nightmare breaches. With the nightmares contained, the Elosa taught us language, civility, and how to wield the dark crystals against a common threat. Together, we were able to rid the land of nightmares. Over the ages, humans thrived, conquering the lands of Eredar and beyond. The human king, Ezekiel, in his lust for power, sought to overthrow the Elosa and gain their blood powers for himself. In an act of unforgivable defiance, the Elosa banished King Ezekiel to the realm of nightmares, the Veil. Our conflict with the Elosa spawned a bloody uprising that lasted generations. Eventually, the Elosan betrayers were eliminated from Eredar and the world entirely. In their place, the Order was founded, that we might continue to battle the nightmares and seal them in the Veil. Kings and queens come and go, empires rise and crumble, yet the Order remain. Ever a light in the darkness.
All right. That's a cool little start to the story. Felt very Tolkien-esque to me. I like that. So the elves are basically dead. Got it. That's all we really need to know. And there's nightmares coming out of the ground. Cool. A good setup for a fantasy story, I think. It's very not predictable, but kind of stereotypical fantasy, I suppose. You know, you think of things like it feels very Dragon Age Origins, actually, which is not a bad thing. Dragon Age Origins freaking fantastic. You got the idea of like the Blight and the Darkspawn coming out of like the underground area. Seems kind of similar to that. So I can dig it.
How many times must we hear these dusty tales of yours, Hector?
It's Bishop Hector, brother Vizargo. Mind your tongue.
Such dusty tales remind us of the Order's purpose. You ought to respect humanity's history and your place in it.
We know our purpose, Bishop. We serve the realm and its denizens.
We serve, yes, but protection of the dark crystals sits above all else. Something we've neglected of late.
All right, this looks the place. Reports indicated an incident occurred here, but we don't yet know the nature. Merrick and I will establish the situation, follow at a distance, and stay vigilant. The light protect you both.
Okay, I actually really dig the voice acting. I think it's well done. This is very much reminding me of like Warcraft 3.
It's been torn apart. What happened here? Bandits?
Bandits don't raid a town and leave the loot behind.
That's a good point. They wouldn't. Okay, what do we got here?
The order demands.
So select your hero by
The
left
smell of
clicking.
char is heavy in the air. There's a hint of something else too. Decay. Then that would mean there's been a breach somewhere nearby. We need to find Hector and Merrick. Let's keep moving.
Okay, so we can move them forward. Camera controls. So arrow keys, of course. Middle mouse button. Click and drag, right? Typical strategy game stuff. I haven't played a strategy game like in a while. It's been like a year since I've jumped into a strategy game.
Damn.
All right, right click to attack. Yeah,
Watch yourself.
cool, easy peasy. They're just gonna do their thing.
The
Good.
path is clear.
Inbound.
Yeah, this feels very Warcraft 3 in a good way, right? Like Warcraft 3 is a phenomenal game. It's one of the best strategy games I've ever made. Because of its story and the way that it had the heroes and everything. It's just good. It's just pure good strategy game, right? And this does feel a lot like it. Like kind of like walking around with Arthas and Uther at the beginning, figuring out what happened with like the undead and the plague. This is what it's reminding me of, and I like that. That's a good vibe to get from a game.
Time to go.
Can I go down over here? No, it's barricaded. Okay. I do feel like my units move a little slow, not gonna lie. All right, formation. So command the units to synchronize themselves in ideal combat positions. Drag right mouse button or middle mouse button scroll to fine tune their format. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's got like a Total War thing going on. Attack. Okay. I guess Total War Warhammer was the latest strategy game I played. I've just played that this last year.
There must be a breach nearby. More nightmares are coming our way. Hold them off. Merrick, stay with your brothers and help clean up the last of the nightmares. I'll find the Dark Crystal and try to contain the breach.
Hector's gonna end up dead, isn't he? Okay, powers. Merrick has the ability to leap onto enemies, stunning and damaging them. Select Merrick to use the abilities and left click, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool.
With honor.
Oh, I see. So if I hit X. That's awesome. Yeah, this feels very Warcraft 3E, but I have a feeling that the actual like base building aspect of it is gonna be very very involved in defense. Drinks on me. Once Merrick takes enough damage, he heals allies around him for 5% of Merrick's maximum health. Damn, that's pretty good. I mean, what is his maximum health? Can I see? So 200. What are theirs? 180. Okay, I mean, 5% is not bad, I suppose. But if it heals everybody, that's pretty good.
Here we go.
I kind of feel like I should save his crushing weight ability.
That sounds like Hector. Hurry.
If I I should save it until I have a bunch of enemies to actually hit with it.
All right, I'm moving.
I also feel like Merrick should be front center. But he keeps falling behind a bit. Not ideal. Is that a spear guy? It is. I also really like the UI. Just gonna call that out. It's clean, but it's also like kind of fantasy-y. It reminds me a little bit of like Dota 2's UI in some like the design elements. Not a bad thing.
Bishop, what's happened? Stand back from there.
Dark visions I have seen. End times. The Lord of the Vale seeks to escape imprisonment below. This crystal is breaking apart.
The old man looks weird to me. Something's off with him.
If the Lord of the Vale escapes, there'll be no containing the nightmares. This cannot come to pass. We must repair this crystal.
A voice. O merciful light, it speaks to me. We must make sacrifice. The blood of a heretic. The Dark Crystal demands it.
Okay.
I have seen it. An Elosen is near. Only the death of an Elosen can purify this crystal. Merrick, heed my words. Go! Find the heretic. They are near.
Voices? Blood sacrifice? What's the old man on about, Edwin? I don't like this. He wasn't himself.
Perhaps his mind has finally turned to mush. But if he's right about the Lord of the Vale, we can't take the chance. We must repair the crystal at any cost.
Oh no. More nightmares. Fend them off with me.
This is cool. This is really cool. Use spacebar to pause the game. Use this often to analyze the situation and plan your next moves. What? That's awesome. That makes this game so much more friendly to people who aren't like hyper micro focused, you know? I really like that. Your hero is at risk of dying. Health regenerates over time while out of combat. Move low health units away from the fight to give them a better chance to recover. Okay,
I'm ready.
Back him out. Kite, you know. Help kill these guys. No. Help kill these guys first.
Time to go.
I had done the attack move command, which obviously makes them attack, and you know they attack whatever's closest to them. All right, can I rotate? Rotate. All right, keep a little bit of micro going on. I kind of like that you could pause the game though to be like, yo, assist with the micro.
Merrick, what say you?
Bishop, it's as you foretold. I found an illusion. Course, they denied it, but no matter. Let's get moving. A station of our men are already there.
You have done well this day, Brother Merrick. The crystal demands blood tribute, and Elosan blood it will have.
Hector has like red eyes on that portrait. I know it's kind of small, but it's true. I don't like that one bit. Continue. Okay, we did all this. Good. Continue. I'm curious. Like, obviously, this is a tutorial, more so than like it is the campaign. But just like all good strategy game campaigns, it is a tutorial. It's teaching you what's going on as you go.
Merrick, why have we returned to my village? These are good people.
You know why. Your lies have betrayed the Order, brother.
People of Dunstock, this town is found guilty of harboring an Elosan heretic. By command of the Order, you shall witness the price.
It's just a
of this
woman.
treason.
Nadia?
Nazaga, please, I've done nothing wrong.
This is madness. My wife is no Elosan.
Surely this is a mistake.
Listen to reason, Hector.
Nadia Oriah, may your accursed Elosan blood be scourged in the light of the flame.
Enough, Hector! I won't let you hurt her!
Stop this! You forget yourselves!
And you forget your oath, brother. All of you, repeat your oaths.
Not for my glory! For the light! Not for my brother! For the light! Not for my brother!
Jeez.
Edwin, speak your oath.
Please! Edwin! She's innocent!
For the light.
Good. Light the pyre.
No!
Merrick, cleanse this betrayer in the creek.
Oh, don't worry. You'll not hear her screams much longer.
Now, to the matter of the infant. Edwin, I leave this to you.
Seriously? Wow. He's not gonna do it. He's gonna take the kid. I already see it. Whoa.
Ah, Edwin. Come. We've much to discuss.
A long time has passed. Well, okay then. Act 1, Mission 1. Okay, for the light. On Bishop Hector, well, obviously a lot of time has passed. On Bishop Hector's orders, Sir Edwin Everard, with his rambunctious squire, Aurelia, make their way into areas long neglected by the order to protect villagers from a growing menace in the region. Okay. Start mission. I'm curious if we're going to get into the base building aspect of the game. I do know that there is some, I believe. But, you know, that's what I was saying before, is like this is the tutorial, all things considered, and that means that they're going to drip feed that information to me. I now know how to move my guys, I know how to pause, maybe now I'll learn how to build.
You need more experience in the field. And I agree. Follow my orders, and we'll get through this alive.
Oh, this is exciting, Edwin. I've never been this far north before. I hope we see nightmares.
This is a security job, Aurelia. We're on the lookout for criminals wearing the Iron Talon insignia.
Oh, you mean like them?
Yeah, just like them.
Leave us alone! We've nothing left to give ya!
Yeah? But I bet you've got plenty for us to take.
Stop! By the authority of the Order, you must face justice.
I'm assuming Aurelia
Wait!
is actually the
Girl's
kid.
gonna get herself killed.
That'd be kind of cool. Enlighten, passive ability. Edwin emanates a golden aura that increases emboldening gains by 10% for any ally standing inside. Huh. This is cool. This does, like I said, feel a lot like Warcraft 3 in a really good way. I'm enjoying this so far. Inflame. Edwin engulfs his greatsword in flame for 20 seconds, igniting any enemy struck. Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot. This is like, this is feeling very Arthas or Uther from Warcraft 3. The fact that he could just be like, pop it and just do a bunch of like cool, like holy damage essentially.
Forward.
And fire damage. Fire is holy, right? That's how that works. Go ahead and use it now. Man, you can like really zoom in. Character models seem a bit primitive, but that's not necessarily a bad thing if you've got a game in which you're gonna be having like hundreds of models on the screen at any given time, because you gotta worry about performance at that point.
I go.
We just took that guy out.
Never charge headlong into a confrontation. It isn't safe.
Safe for who? The bandits? I'm not a helpless little girl, Edwin.
We can't stand round waiting for our livelihoods to be stolen from us, Elizabeth. If the Order won't do something about it, I will.
Your fighting days are behind you, Gregory. Think of our son. There's no sense in dying for shovels and pickaxes.
Great. More bloody Order knights. I'll clean up your mess for you, shall I? Les, fetch me my spear.
Excuse me, our mess? Who do you think you're talking to?
What is your quarrel with the Order?
Since you Order folk ain't been keeping the bandits in check, they ruined our farm, tore down our walls, and stole our supplies. You want to be useful? Get our goods back.
The Order doesn't run errands for peasants. It slays nightmares and punishes criminals.
The Order serves the needs of the people, Aurelia. Sir, we'll return your goods and help you repair your village.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Can I select them? Can I make a group? I did, right? Now, if I do control 1. Yeah, there we go. So if I hit, yeah, okay. And it shows the groupings down there. That's nice. Can do a little quick groups. All right, where do I need to go? Recover the stolen resources. I obviously can't do anything with that little farm, but this looks like this is how we're going to get our base building into the game. We have our resources down here: gold, wood, stone, iron, and dark essence. Okay, that'll do. Dark essence. Not sure what we're going to use that for, but it probably ain't anything good.
Guide me.
What's her abilities? Does she have any? Light's Embrace imbues up to 12 allies with regenerative aura for 10 seconds, restoring 5 HP every 1 second. Charge is melee. Melee unit gains a burst of speed when moving towards targeted enemies. Oh, you know what? So I should probably have her on 1. Or on her on 2. Him on 1 and them on 3. So then I can swap between them. So that way I can go enlighten, give him the charge, you know? Like, melee unit gets the burst of speed when moving towards. Okay, so like I can have them go in there and we can give her. Oh, it's a passive ability. Gotcha. Interesting. I do really like this. And like I said, I like the fact that you can pause the game because that gives you so much extra time to handle the micro. So for players that are like, okay, imagine this. Imagine if you could play StarCraft single player campaign and pause the game. Like, you know, pause it and then issue orders. That would make that game so much more accessible to people.
Gold in here, Edwin.
Not that the game isn't accessible, but it would make it more so.
We should return to the village center.
Because, you know, StarCraft is notorious for being a game with heavy micro, where, you know, moving your individual units at a high level does make a big difference. And whenever you're playing like online, the player who's better at both micro and macro together tend to be the player that wins. And having a game that like allows you to pause and handle the micro and the macro, I suppose, because you sit there and do buildings while you're pausing, like that's so good. I wouldn't have considered that in an RTS. And to me, that shows a level of accessibility thinking that you don't really see from other developers who are doing real-time strategy. Because real-time, right, means it's real-time. But in this, if you could pause, it's no longer real-time, but that doesn't make it any less valuable, you know? I love that. I actually feel like just based on that alone, I'm enjoying this game more than I think I probably would. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see why they would have the pause in there to begin with. Because, you know, sure, in any game, I suppose you can add the tactical pause. But in reality...
Find our stolen goods, did you? How about you put them to good use? Show us your word means something and rebuild our farm.
Repair the damage.
Why do these Norfolk peasants show us such disrespect? The Order is here to help.
Oh, I see. It's taking gold.
Source of lumber if we're to keep up with repairs. That may be so, but the Order have to atone for our mistakes. In their eyes, as mine.
Select the resources menu below, then select lumberyard. Choose the location near trees to build it. The value above the structure indicates its yield. Okay, so understood. Wood. Wait, no. Okay, so I have that one. I said select this. Resources? Oh, okay. Right. Farm, dwelling, keep. The farm is bountiful. Select keep, repair all. Do I have to like... I was pretty sure I knew how to do it, and now I'm like, I'm not so sure anymore. Population, defense, military, resources, advancement, help my city grow. No, nothing there. Gather resources, lumberyard. Okay, cool. So, okay, I see. So you could put it on the little squares. So that would be a bountiful yield, so it'd be good to put that there. Navigate back. That's going to go ahead and build. Listen to the villager near the dwellings. Where's the dwellings?
Please, Knight. My husband. He took off to fight back against the Talon himself. He hasn't come back. Please, you need to help him.
We'll find him. Hopefully he's still in one piece.
Okay.
Ready to face the dark.
First they ask us to run errands, and now they wander off to get themselves killed.
So I gotta go do that.
This is an
okay.
opportunity to restore some faith in the Order. Let's not squander it.
Faith doesn't win battles.
I feel like the tactical pause is in there because they're gonna have a moment later on in the game where it's just too much stuff going on at any given point for players to handle, like an average player to handle, without being some kind of like micro god. We have a max amount that we can hold. That's interesting. So I find that exciting, honestly, because if we can get into a situation where there's so much going on that I feel like I need to pause the game and issue orders, like, that's cool.
Let's get the rest of these Talon bastards together.
Okay, let's go ahead and do 3 on that one. So we got that. It also wanted me to come over here, right? Now that we have these guys, we can like make our way in. Or it's just gonna open the door. Hello. Now we're recruiting an army. This is cool. This is like, I suppose I wasn't necessarily expecting this game to be the way that it is, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, if I look at it as, I wasn't expecting this game to be very similar to Warcraft 3, but in a good way.
Together from here.
Not that Warcraft
Help
3
me
is bad.
avenge my son, seeing as it's the Order's fault he's gone. Repairs won't do no good if those bastards can come back anytime they like.
Anyways, I feel like the fact that it does have a lot of Warcraft 3-isms shows, one, their inspiration, which is a good thing, because being able to see what they think is valuable in the game, you know, it's kind of like all of these Vampire Survivor clones that I play on the channel for First Impressions. It's like you get to see what the developers think is very important to them based on the decisions they make of what they keep or change or remove from the original formula, right? And that's cool. I like that a lot. Military, I just said build, right? Population, defense, gate. Put the gate there. That gate is repaired.
Ready when you are.
Okay, this is cool. I'm getting this now. I can put this on 4, so I can quickly go here. We can build stuff up. Cool, I like that. I'm getting the hang of this.
Very well.
I'm enjoying this, like, thoroughly. This is cool. This is really, really, really cool. I don't think I've played a strategy game that has hooked me so much in like the last few years. Like, this is, and it was an immediate hook for me. Towers are defensive structures that can garrison ranged units to keep or to help take out opponents from afar. Okay, so it wants me to build a tower there. Should I build a tower? Oh yeah, it wants me to build a tower here. Oh, hotkey is E. I see it. That's kind of a small icon there, so hard to see it exactly. Let's go free these people though. Ooh. Is there anything here? Or is it just like a flag? Did it want me to put any more stuff down? I feel like it's cool to have those there and everything, but having an extra gate on the other side feels right. Maybe I just won't be attacked from that direction though. It's probably useless to build stuff over there, if that's the case. X. I'm glad that her stuff is passive, but at the same time, it does kind of feel like it's worth it to pop those abilities. Right, because you see some of them already taking damage, but she is passively regenerating their life. It's interesting. Like that guy.
What's next?
Feel like it's low enough that it's worth it for me to just pop the ability. Plus, what's the cooldown on it? A minute. That's not bad. Oh, this is so cool. I'm like really enjoying this. Oh, I should probably get everybody in there, huh? You could probably take them out, but you know, may as well get everybody in. Free the militia, head back to the village. Cool. So after we do this, we're probably gonna go back and defend our village. I have max on the resources that it's giving me to get.
Now fight with us.
Put on 3.
I'm ready for anything.
Move that back there. I'm assuming that they won't fight along the way, but you never know. Is there anything else I can build? No. 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 What was that? Was that the lumber? Yeah, it was. Can't do anything there. Okay.
What's next?
This is fun. This is really cool. I'm enjoying this a lot. I think this probably hit at a good time for me because I don't know. Over the holidays, Warcraft 3 Reforged got a patch that made it not bad or not as bad. Much better. Made it more improved. There we go. Improved the base game of what that was supposed to be. And I considered installing it and playing it. I even considered buying it for my wife so her and I could play multiplayer together. But I just never ended up having the time. And now I'm like, you know what? Kind of really enjoying this right now.
Thank the gods you're safe. The Talon are back. Please, knights, help us defend our village.
Can I
Time
put
for
people
you
in there?
worthless Order Knights to show us what you're capable of for once.
You call us worthless, and yet we just saved you. You'd be dead without us. Dead.
I could put
Can
archers
you
in
bring
there, right?
my boy back from the grave, girl? No? Then how about you put up your fists and fight for our town instead?
Can I make another
You
tower?
wanted action, Aurelia. Now's your moment. Ready your weapon.
I think it's worth it to have an extra tower going, right? I'll get out there. And you know what? I would love to repair all. I don't know if it is. I hit the button to do so, but whether or not it's actually repairing, who knows?
Right.
Oh yeah, they're out there fighting. There goes repair. Oh, it's not under attack anymore, therefore I can repair it. Gotcha. Okay, I see how that works. I could split this group up so that it actually is doing a little bit better by having them separated. But at the same time, is it really worth it? Can I build light, expand your sight? Oh, that'd be kind of nice. We gotta come back over here, right? Because that's gonna eventually get taken out. Where's the military? Okay, I can't summon or can't recruit any more archers. I feel like I wanted to though. Let's go ahead and repair that back up. This is cool. This is really cool.
Well, now that you're safe and sound, how about a little gratitude?
Should we be thanking you for letting the bandits overrun the north? Or mayhap for neglecting the crystals so long that now we're constantly under threat from nightmares?
Well, those bandits aren't going to be doing much of anything anymore, seeing as they're all worm food now.
She is kind of cocky.
Taking a life is no trivial matter, Aurelia. Still, the Iron Talon must be stationed somewhere. Let's leave these people be and see if we can track them down.
Mission success. Cool. I can see where this game is going with the hordes of stuff coming out of the ground and just having a bunch of stuff attack your city. I like that a lot. I like that concept of where the campaign is going. It's kind of got like a lot of dark fantasy tropes going on, which are good. Like they're actually really well written. Thinking like Diablo 4 or even some Game of Thrones-y type stuff, along with like the combination of some Warcraft type fantasy and Tolkien, and it works really, really well for me. But I'm curious what you guys think so far of this game. Is this something that you're going to pick up? And if you're interested in it, I always put the link to it in the description below, so you can go pick it up on Steam. I don't think it's on any other platform as of right now, but that would be difficult to do, I think, without keyboard and mouse anyways. But if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button so it could get shared to more people, so more people can see this game and go and play it themselves. And if you want to see more videos like this, I upload daily, so make sure you subscribe. But with all that being said, thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you all next time.